Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier, but before I get started, I just wanted to thank him for coming down to Waterloo Region yesterday and spending some time down there and getting to meet with some of our local businesses. Premier, our priority as a government has always been clear. We will do everything to ensure the health and safety of people of this province while doing all we can to restart our economy as quickly as it is safe to do so. For our initial response to COVID-19, declaring a state of emergency, to our Ontario Action Plan for supporting businesses and the health sector, to our staged framework for reopening, our province continues to make great strides. We're in this position because all Ontarians made the choice to act responsibly and treat each other with respect. Whether it's wearing a mask when we can't physically distance, working from home when possible, or adjusting our business to adhere to public health advice. Can the Premier please share with this legislature about the next phase of reopening for various regions of our province?
Premier.
I want to thank the member from Kitchener-Conestoga along with the other members from Waterloo Region. We had an incredible visit there yesterday and went into Challenger. These are the folks who are responsible for bringing goods from point A to point B. Went to an incredible company, Mr. Speaker, called Eclipse. And they're making 1 million N95 masks every single week. This is a company that focuses on automation. And then we went to Shaver. Shaver switched over their manufacturing to make face shields. And I'm just so proud of all those companies out there. Went out there to thank them and get the province moving forward. In June, Ontario created over 378,000 jobs, Mr. Speaker, including 66,000 new jobs in the manufacturing sector. And that's what I was seeing yesterday when I was traveling the province up to the Waterloo Region. We're bringing manufacturing back to Ontario once and for all. Thank you.
Thank you. The supplementary question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Back to the Premier. Premier, that is very exciting news for my constituents and the people of Waterloo Region. And with many parts of the province moving into Stage 3, this will include expanding the limits on public gatherings, with new limits allowing up to 100 people to gather outdoors and up to 50 people indoors. It is through our collective efforts that Ontario is in a strong position amidst the global pandemic that is continuing to take a human toll in our province and, unfortunately, to a much greater degree in some other places beyond our borders. As the Premier has said on numerous occasions, no business should reopen until they feel it is safe to do so. Speaker, can the Premier inform the legislature about what operations will be allowed to resume as part of Stage 3 and what health and safety measures should be put in place?
Premier. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the member from Kitchener-Conestoga. Stage 3 reopening will give our province another economic boost. Nearly all businesses and public spaces will be allowed to open their doors safely. That is why we're glad to announce the following businesses and places will be allowed to open in Stage 3. 1. Dine-in restaurants and certain bar operations, gyms and fitness centres, most personal care services, live shows, performing arts and movie theatres, recreational facilities and activities, and tour guide services. Mr. Speaker, I had a phone call yesterday, and I don't know how they get my cell number, but the gentleman called me that has 2,000 employees. I know, I'm one of the few that actually talk to the real people out there, and that's why I'm traveling around.
Order.
Mr. Speaker, you know something? I got a call from a gym owner that has 17.
Member for Timmins will come to order. Premier, conclude your answer, please.
I have an opportunity. A gentleman that called me, messaged me yesterday. He has 17 gyms around the province. He has 2,000 employees, a payroll of $46.6 million, and he was telling me the story. That his 2,000 employees can't get back to work now because of what we've done. They can get back to work, making sure they can put food on the table, pay their mortgages. That's what we're doing right across the province, Mr. Speaker.